Originally, SQL was designed purely for basic database work, such as inserting data into and retrieving data from the database. However, in later years, as more powerful tools were required, procedural extensions to SQL were created, such as PL/SQL, adding features commonly found in mainstream programming languages.
So why do we still use SQL? Today, SQL is the second most used programming language, beaten only by JavaScript, according to the Stack Overflow Developer Survey 2017. Relational database management arrived very early in the life of computing, and created a great system for databases. In many ways, they solved the database problem for the majority of applications. It's like how Stripe has become synonymous as the go-to tool for online payments. Here are some of the reasons we still use SQL as a programming language today. Number one, it's based on relational algebra, a tried mathematical method for database management. Number two, it's battle-tested. There is a very strong community-driven knowledge base available online, and SQL is the database language of choice for countless enterprise-level products. Number three is its simplicity. It's simple to use, and there are a large talent pool of developers highly skilled in SQL. Number four is its open source. And number five, it fulfills a unique need that other types of databases don't solve, such as NoSQL or graph-based query languages.
The goal of PL/SQL was to combine existing elements of the query language with those found in other languages, such as object orientation and error checking. PL/SQL can also be used to group SQL statements before they are executed. This increases response time and reduces traffic ingestion when compared to statements executed one at a time.
Some features of PL/SQL include an extension of SQL, meaning it is tightly integrated with SQL. It is a high-performance transaction processing language, and it can reuse code, meaning you don't have to write the same code again and again like SQL. It has an extensive error checking. It returns a user-friendly error message. It consists of procedural language constructs such as conditional statements and loops. It supports structured programming through functions and procedures. It offers numerous data types and programming structures. It supports object-oriented programming. It consists of blocks of code which can be nested within each other. It also has better performance and reduces network traffic due to the Oracle engine processing multiple SQL statements simultaneously as a single block, and thus this reduces network traffic. It also supports the development of web applications and server pages, so applications that are written in PL/SQL are fully portable on any operating system.
A trigger is a specialized form of a stored procedure, an SQL statement that is stored and can be called at any time. The difference between regular stored procedures and triggers is that triggers only get called on an event in a database, such as an update, an insert, or a delete on a table. This is very useful to save developers from having to rewrite unnecessary statements multiple times. The source for this slide was taken from a CodeBurst article about using MySQL triggers for data integrity. It talks a bit about what triggers are, and then it also talks a bit about what the different uses of triggers are. It's a very informative article, and I felt it would be relevant to you to write a slide about it.
A trigger is a stored procedure that automatically activates in reaction to an event occurring in the database. They are categorized into different types based on the events that they respond to. Triggers are split up into three main sections as shown. One specifies timing, the other predicate required to execute the trigger, and lastly the trigger action itself. Triggers further the capabilities provided by Oracle to allow for further customization of a database management system. These triggers can be used to automatically generate derived column values, prevent invalid transactions, enforce complex security authorizations, and much more.